Hi, boys and girls. We are going to read the story Quack and the Petting Zoo again. Okay? Before we go and read, though, I'm going to have you make a chart on your paper. Okay? So you need a sheet of paper and something to write with. And your chart is going to look a lot like the one that you saw on Canvas page today. Okay? So, go and get a sheet of paper and something to write with. Push pause. When you have those things, come back and push play. Okay, you have those things? Wonderful. On your paper, you're going to make an organizer, okay, to help you with your reading today. You're going to write Quack and the Petting Zoo at the top, which is the title, and then you're going to list character, setting, problem, event 1, event 2, event 3, and solution. Push pause on your video and write this on your paper. You can write a word on every line or every other line. You're not going to need a lot of room because we're only going to be writing 1 or 2 words next to each thing. All right? So push pause, get your chart made. Once it's made, push play, and we'll get started again. All right, boys and girls, are you back? Wonderful. All right, so we're going to talk about this chart today, right here. You can see it on your Canvas page, and it's our problem and solution chart. Every story, every nonfiction story has a plot structure. The plot structure in Quack and the Petting Zoo is problem and solution, because in this story, Quack has a problem, and he fixed his problem, which gave us the solution. What is Quack's problem? That's right, there is a lost boy. And then Quack went through some steps through the middle of the story, and at the end of the story, he ended up fixing the problem. So the box up here says, a plot has a problem and solution. The problem is what the character wants to do, find the lost boy, what he wants to find out, or what he wants to change. And the solution is how the problem is fixed. Okay, so let's take a few minutes here before we get back into the story and go down here. Who are our characters in the story? We have Quack, the mom, the officers, and the boy. Our characters. The setting. Well, we can get our setting from our title. Where is Quack? He's at the petting zoo. If you need to push pause to write these down, push pause, write them down. When you're ready to join us again, push play again. All right, we're going to go on. The problem. What's the problem in the story? That's right. The problem is that there's a boy that's lost. So I'm just going to write down some key words. I don't want to write down the whole a whole sentence, just some key words. So I'm going to write down the key word here, I think, is lost boy. And that's going to help me remember that there's a lost boy in this story. All right, and our event 1. That's going to be the first thing that happens after the boy was lost. And this is where we might have to go back and do some reading. So let's go back. And let's find out what Quack does. So the main character is Quack here. So we're going to follow his events and what he does. So I'm going to start here on page 5. I'm going to read. The woman's little boy must have wandered off, thought Quack. He decided he would help search for him, but first he needed a bite to eat. He waddled quickly towards the petting zoo. Quack went into the little zoo and began looking around on the food for on the ground for some food pellets. The chickens were also scratching around in the dirt. Quack flew over the fence into the pony's corral and began looking around in the hay for some food. So, the first event here that's happened is that he went into the pony's corral. So for event 1, I'm going to write down pony's corral. That's the first thing Quack did, is he went into the pony's corral. Okay. I'm going to let you continue on and write a couple words that happened for event 2, a couple of words that happened for event 3, and a couple of words for the solution of the story. Okay? We're not writing complete sentences. We're just writing key words to help us remember what happened in the story. Tomorrow, we're going to use our notes to help us write about the story. We're going to read telling the story by stating the problem, the events, and the solution. So this is going to come in handy tomorrow for writing. Okay? When you're finished with your notes, you're going to go into the discussion. You're going to snap a picture on your Chromebook and you're going to upload it into the response section of the discussion so I can see your chart. All right, boys. Happy reading today, and we'll see you tomorrow for writing.